Welcome to this week's Maryland's Missing and the Murdered. Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. This week I'm covering the disappearance and murder of Phylicia Barnes. Phylicia Barnes was a 16-year-old honor student living in North Carolina with her mom. But she frequently traveled to Baltimore, Maryland to visit her father and sister Dina. On her first visit in June 2010, Phylicia stayed with her sister. Her sister Dina was dating a man, Michael Johnson, at the time. During that visit, Dina noticed that Michael was becoming, quote, obsessed, end quote, with Phylicia. They were texting constantly back and forth, and Phylicia would drink alcohol with them and go skinny dipping. Dina also noticed that Michael was making sexual advances towards Phylicia. When Phylicia returned home to North Carolina, the texting back and forth with Michael Johnson continued. Phylicia returned to Baltimore for the Christmas holiday in 2010. Dina had broken up with Michael Johnson by this point. On December 28, 2010, Phylicia Barnes disappeared from her sister Dina's apartment. A witness told police that they saw Michael Johnson struggling to remove a plastic tub from her apartment. When questioned, Michael stated that he was in the process of moving out of the apartment and it was his belongings he was moving. Dina noticed that Phylicia's phone, coat, purse, and her new Ugg boots she had gotten for Christmas were missing. On April 20th, 2011, 45 miles from Baltimore, Phylicia's body was found floating in the Susquehanna River. Dental records and tattoos were matched to Phylicia. The medical examiner determined that the manner of death was homicide. On April 25, 2012, Michael Johnson was charged with Phylicia's murder. According to court records, Dina had tried to get a restraining order against Michael Johnson. His lawyer maintained that he had moved on from Dina. A witness in jail had heard that Michael Johnson was charged with murder, and he came forward and told police that he was called to the apartment where he saw Phylicia's body. He stated that Michael Johnson told him that he needed to help because he had raped and strangled Phylicia. Unfortunately, the witness was not reliable because he was involved in other cases. Attorneys felt that the witness was lying just to get a lighter sentence in his case. During the trial, prosecutors alleged that Johnson strangled Phylicia and carried her body in the tub that a witness saw him struggling with. While they maintained that he was guilty, his cell phone records did not show him anywhere near the Susquehanna River. In 2013, Michael Johnson was convicted of second-degree murder, but the conviction was overturned. A new trial was scheduled for 2015, but the judge dismissed the charges due to lack of evidence. In that same year, the appeals court ruled that it was unlawful to dismiss the charges, so a third trial began in 2018. In 2018, Michael Johnson was acquitted of all charges. As of this year, 2021, no one else has been charged with the death of Phylicia Barnes. Thank you for joining me this week. If there is a Maryland's missing or murdered case you would like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. Please like and subscribe. Click the bell so you will be notified when the next cases are released. I will see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.